once again to Parallel Worlds. We'll just jump right into it. Today we're going to do Sheik's Hideout. Let's see if I can go full screen here. No, I can't do that. It stretches so weird. Alright. Let's figure that out at some point, but for today, I guess this is what we're doing. Alright, I'm going to give it a second here while I wait and watch and make sure that it's actually streaming. Should be. It says we're live, but it's playing an ad instead. Come on. I don't care, TP Link. I don't care, Amazon. There we go. Alright. So, I am headed out of town next week, and I will not be back until the new year. And I really want to get this game out. I basically have a self-imposed release date of December 31st, because that is the 10-year anniversary of the original version 1.0. So I really want to get this out then, and I'd like to have this playthrough done before then, because a big part of this was, the whole point was to actually test through the entire game. I want to be able to test the whole game before I release it. There's still a couple of minor things that I'm going to be fixing, hopefully, in the next week or two before I release. We'll see how that goes. Now I gotta see if I can remember how to get to Sheik's Hideout, because I thought that was the cave. I guess that's not the cave. Is there a hole in the ground over here or something? No. Wait a minute. Do I have cheats on? Yes, I have cheats on. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's turn those off. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. So I use cheats for a lot of testing. Okay, it's not still on. So, because the walk-through walls cheat especially is really helpful for testing in areas that would otherwise take a really long time to get to the place where I want to test. So instead I can just walk through walls and, oops, there it is. Oh, there you are. Instead I can just walk through the walls and easily get to the places that I need to test. It's really helpful in, like, trying to get to the upper levels of the parallel tower. Although it's kind of weird, you have to be really careful about which walls you walk through, because sometimes if you walk through closed doors that you're not supposed to be able to get through, you can run into trouble there. Okay, so now let's see here. If I remember correctly, I think... Whoa. I think I need to go this way. The warps in this game are kind of buggy. I don't know if it's something to do with Hyrule magic and how it places them, or if it's really just the, or if it's the same in the original game. I haven't really taken the time to check. But it's like you have to go to the upper right-hand corner of the warp to get anywhere. Does that have any effects here? I don't think it does. No. Okay, so that's not the right way to go. And there's nothing here. Okay, so we will just go through the main door. Oh, give me a sec, I'm gonna go and close this. There. I don't want to get, oh, no, I didn't actually close it. Give me a sec. Where are you? Oh, maybe I did. Okay. I don't want to keep getting notifications that ding at me while I'm recording. Okay, come on. Wow, I'm really kind of doing terribly. Well, hey, come on. Okay. Chest there. So usually in past videos I have had my maps and have consulted like other playthrough videos and stuff to kind of do my research before I jump into the dungeons so that I can go through them quickly. But this time around I really just need to get this done, because like I said, I'm kind of up against the clock now. Oh wow. Yeah, so I'm up against the clock, I'm trying to get this out, and so I really have not taken the time to read up on this dungeon, so I'm not quite going into it blind, but a little more than usual. Which is already pretty evident in just how badly I'm doing. So hopefully there's some anti-fairies around somewhere and I can... There we go. I don't think those switches actually are useful at all. I really need to make sure that I'm using this. So I have it. It's a waste to not use it. Pretty sure there's nothing down here. Wow, even with the fast ROM, this room is just... Well, I mean, it's all the lasers, plus I was using the Can of Burna, so that Can of Burna is a big source of lag in this game. However, it's also a source of helping you get through this game. Because without it, things like this boss right here would just be awful. And if I recall, there's like 2 or 3 of these here in this dungeon. Like, Vitreous, I think is what it's called. I don't know. Anyway, magic cape. So that'll allow us to get the last bottle once we're out of this dungeon. Okay. Alright, so we're back up here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay, so I think we go in the right-hand door and then take the teleporter this time. Yeah, these are all just way off center. I don't think the original game was like that. So I wonder if it's an issue with Hyrule Magic, or maybe there's an internal... Let's go back in here. Okay, I don't have the key anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. You know what I'm gonna do? Since I've got the cape, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go get that last bottle really quick. Because I know where that is, and that'll actually be really helpful. So, actually the fastest way is just save and quit. Normally I would just run the dungeon straight through, but with how poorly I'm doing so far, I think it's probably for the best that we go ahead and just do this. Actually, it's probably a little closer from Kakariko Village. And then while I'm at it, we can actually get the we'll get the heart piece in the waterfall cave. That's kind of an annoying one to get. But since we're here, might as well. How close am I? I've got 2 heart pieces, so I almost have enough for a third. Such an annoying one to, like, you have to be almost pixel perfect. There we go. You have to be in exactly the right space for it to actually grab it properly. Otherwise you just, yeah. Alright, the bottle. So let's go buy some potions. And collect some fairies. Oh wait, no. First, first the waterfall cave. And if you happen to read, I want to say it's Tompa's Guide to Parallel Worlds. There's a Parallel Worlds FAQ out there, FAQ. I don't know how it's usually pronounced, but anyway, it's a document that pretty much is like a walkthrough of the game, and it shows that there's 2 pieces of heart in this cave. Well, it turns out that there was a bug with that. I think that, from what I've read into, I believe that the game code only actually supports having 1 in any given room, because what it'll do is it will oh man, I shouldn't be using that so much. And I believe the second heart piece was right here, right on that peninsula right there. And the problem is that the game, it uses oh no, I don't want that. It uses status flags in the save file to indicate whether or not you have triggered specific events in a room, like whether or not you've unlocked a door, whether or not you've bombed a wall, whether or not you've picked up the heart piece. And there's only one flag per room for heart pieces. So what would happen is if you came in here and you collected one of the heart pieces but you didn't get both of them, if you left the cave and you came back, that second piece would be gone, because it would set the flag that says yes, you got the heart piece, and then you come back and it says okay, you got the heart piece, so we're not going to load the heart pieces. Even though there's actually supposed to be 2 heart pieces, there's only 1 flag. So in version 1.1, I believe they fixed that by just removing that second heart piece. I've never actually played version 1.0, so I don't really know, but I've seen photos, and like I said, I believe that little second floor peninsula was where that second heart piece was. Because I have never actually seen the second heart piece, because all I've played is version 1.1. Anyway, the remaining heart piece is right up here. Come on. Can't use that to get out of here, but you can just do this. There we go. And it seems like the music hack is working. It's playing the more dramatic version. I don't really need a blue potion. There's not really any need for it because the magic regenerates itself, but might be handy. Let me see here. Where is the closest fairy fountain? I think, yeah, down here there should be one. Let's see here. Do I have the level 2 gloves? I do. Okay. So there's a couple more heart pieces that I can get before I go back into that dungeon. I think one of them's up here. Oh wait, no. I've already been up here. It's right here, but in the icy world. Because there's a dark stone. Nope, that one's also icy world. Wow. Caffeine really hasn't kicked in yet. I mean, I know it's noon and all, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, there's that one up there, which I believe... Okay, I think I know how to get to that one. I think it's the same cave that gets me to Sheik's hideout. But first, I know there's one up here. Up on top. top of the pyramid. Oh, other side, I forgot that. Oh, nope, I need the hook shot to get across there, don't I? Oh, hey, look, we've got a full inventory. That looks so nice. There's no more hole in the inventory like there was in previous versions, because now you can get the shovel. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Looks like a wrong graphics tile there, but it's not a big deal. Oh no, that's there's one here in the light world that requires the level 2 gloves, so I'll get that too before I don't know, maybe I'll get it before. Maybe not. I'll definitely get it by the end though, because I am going for 100% completion. I don't remember if I ever showed this off, but that house up there is, that leads to the Chris Houlihan room. So actually, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the cheats on again real quick. No, I won't, because that takes me back to the light world. There's no legitimate way to get up there. But if you use a walk through walls cheat, you can jump up there. So let's see here. Where else do I want to go? Okay, I need to go down here. I need to go to the beach, basically. So anyway, both the light and the dark worlds, up on that ledge. In the icy world here, there's a house up there, and in the light world, it's just a staircase. It's one of the dirt staircases, like this right here. And both of those will take you to the Chris Houlihan room. Maybe I'll do it here once I get this piece of heart, and I'll do that instead of warping to the light world. Because the thing about the Chris Houlihan room is it is hard-coded, so that when you walk out of it, you will you always come out of Link's house in the light world, regardless of how you got there. So I did fix one thing about it. In the original game, well, in the original code, basically, the entire point of the Chris Houlihan room is it's used as kind of an error handler, where you end up there because you fall into a hole that would normally take you into, one of the underground rooms. But if there is an error in your player coordinates, then it takes you there instead, because it can't tell where you're supposed to go. So it's just kind of the catch-all. If there's an error, it'll send you there. And there's a couple different ways to intentionally trigger an error condition. most of them involving the Pegasus boots in some fashion, but it doesn't have anything to do with like how fast you get to a hole. So like some videos explaining how to get there will tell you, you know, you start from the church and you have to go as fast as you can, and it has nothing to do with your speed. A really good way here, actually, I'll demonstrate here, even though this won't take me to the Chrysolian room. A really easy way to trigger a bug like that is you come. Okay, hold on a second. So you come to an area like this, use a bomb, and it knocks you back just by a couple of pixels, and then you can use the Pegasus boots, and you just do that. And right now the game is actually in an error state in terms of your player. I think it's the Y coordinate. I think if you go up or down a screen at this point, it'll correct it. So you need to find a place that you can pull off that move with the bombs, and then all you have to do is move left and right from there to get to a hole. And if you get to a hole from there, then you fall into the Chrysolian room. So anyway, I'm going to turn on cheats, which will allow me to jump down here. And then we'll turn the cheats back off, because I already got what I needed. So because you're intended to fall into a hole to get there, it drops you into the middle of the room. And in version 1.1, you'd walk through this door and you would end up in the middle of the room, you know, kind of by magic. So I fixed the entrance coordinates, so this should, if I got this right, fingers crossed, there we go. So yeah, now you actually walk into the door properly. We get all these rupees that we don't need anymore. This door doesn't go anywhere. I believe I checked the code in Hyrule Magic. I'm fairly certain there's no way to get into that room, but maybe I should double check again. So anyway, here we are. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. There's a bug. Yeah, these pallets are, on some of these sprites, are not reloaded properly. I wonder really quick, just because there's a door I can go into. Oh yeah, and these are also not loaded properly. That's weird. I seem to recall there being a similar bug in the native. Oh wow. Huh. That's interesting. But if I remember correctly, I think we're actually still in the light world. It just has all the dark world palettes loaded. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, whoa. That didn't work correctly. And this is a... No, because there's the house. That's... Huh. That's very interesting. I do seem to remember there being a bug like that. Had something to do with... Oh yeah, I think that was something that would happen also with the Book of Mudora, where the Book of Mudora would warp you to the entrances, and if you did it inside of a cave instead of an actual dungeon, it would warp you to the wrong world, but with the wrong graphics set loaded. And, oh man, come on. So yeah, I think that's the same bug that basically we fixed by properly tagging all of the caves so you can't use the Book of Eudora unless you're actually inside a dungeon. Interesting. But I mean, it is the Chris Houlihan room, so it's already, I mean, you're not supposed to legitimately be able to get up there, so I'm not going to consider that a bug that I actually care about fixing. Because the whole thing is kind of a bug. And you have to cheat to get there anyway. Come on, where is the ladder over here? Oh yeah, there it is. I'm tired of listening to that. Oh, come on. Come back. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. Because it allowed me to fly with the bird for that first time too. So yeah, I guess if you're in the icy world and you go in the Chris Houlihan room, it really can't figure out which world you're in when you come out of the door. But at least it's not a persistent bug. It just affects you until you go inside of a house, and then it realizes that really you are still in the icy world. We don't have one of those tiles there. If I remember correctly, there should be a fairy fountain up here, so we'll grab some fairies and then we'll head back to the dungeon. I can probably get well, I know I can get the last 3 heart pieces already. I just don't remember where they are off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember if I got the one right outside of Ganon's location. I'll check that before we warp back. There's another bug that if you are catching a fairy while the text box shows up, the text box doesn't show up. And that's a bug with the heads-up display. But that's not one I can fix. Well, it's not one that I'm going to fix. Okay, so I got that one. I'll have to check my notes before the final dungeon, because... oh, I know there's one One of them is like halfway through Ruto's palace. That one I remember. It's like up on the ledge outside the castle. I'm pretty sure you can get full heart containers plus one extra, so I believe that there are 3 more pieces left to get. Oh, and there's one, actually there is one here. It's up on that ledge. Which I think is here. Oh, what am I doing? I got this. Yep, there we go. Cool. So there's the one in Ruto's palace, and don't remember where the last one is. But I've been keeping notes of everything as I've collected it throughout this playthrough, so I'll check those notes against my list of where they all are, and I'll see where that last one is. It's probably another one that needed the level 2 gloves. Because I'm pretty sure I was keeping good track of which ones I could get at any given time. Hello. Okay, so now let's just finish up this dungeon. Oh man, we're at 37 minutes. Okay. So I'm pretty sure most of what I need to do is left over here. So I can go up. Pretty sure I've been in this room. So let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got hearts. And we got a switch. Let's see if I can remember where that goes. I think... Oh, no, here we go. It's a chest. Mysterious tablet. Cool. We have the big chest key, I think, but not the big door key. If I recall correctly, I believe I need the big door key for, yeah, right here. But let me just make sure, yeah. this is one dungeon you really do want to have the full magic. You want to have the full, you want to have the quarter magic. You want to have the full regeneration from having both of the medallions. Yeah. Let's try up here. No, I remember now. I've already been through all that. I seem to recall there was a... there's a warp somewhere that I need. I don't remember how to get to it. I think it might be up here. Actually, let me try down here real quick. I know my key will get me in that door. Ah, here we go. I think this is it. Those two pots up there, I'm pretty sure, are just hearts. Let's see what's down here. Oh man, this room... I pity anybody who gets to this room without the Cane of Berna. This room and this one. This one you can do a little bit better with, oops. So you can do that. Even with that, trying to get through this door without getting hit is pretty close to impossible. Oh. Wow, okay. That was terrible. Well, let's see what's in these anyway. So I think I have to come up here. Let's see. Can you not walk through that door anymore? I thought that was one of the doors you could walk through. The fake trapdoors. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I should probably check some other videos and see, because if that was supposed to be a fake trapdoor, I might have broken it. Which would be unfortunate. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Unless maybe there's a chest up there that I need to... I don't know. No, I already checked that, didn't I? Well, on the upside, I will be getting the blue mail in this dungeon. That was another change that I made. Originally, this dungeon you would get the red mail, and then because of the fact that you can do the dungeons out of order, it would be possible to get the... Oh, dang it. You gotta hit the, yeah. Gotta hit that switch. So you could get the red mail before you got the blue mail, which would essentially render the blue mail useless. But this time around, what I did was I basically made it so no matter which dungeon you do first, you will always get the blue mail first, and then you'll get the red mail. So there's no way to get the armors out of order. Well, let's hope that... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's not fall in the hole. Or let's fall in the hole. Whatever. I'm pretty sure that this path does take me to the big door key, though. And then we go back upstairs, and then we fall in a hole. We fight a mini-boss. And then we get the blue mail. Yep, here we go. So that chest right there, that is going to be the blue mail. If I did my job right. And this is just a fake floor. Or a fake hole. Let me think here. Yeah, it'll be faster if I just go back to the beginning of the dungeon. Man, this segment's gonna be over an hour. I think the next one will be shorter. But I do seem to remember Ruto's Fortress being a real pain in the neck too, so maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, that wasn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go up the stairs. So yeah, both the Magic Mirror and the Book of Medora both do the same thing, which is kind of weird. It's supposed to be the Book of Medora in this game. In the original game, it was the mirror that warped you back to the beginning. In this game, it's supposed to be the Book of Medora, but they didn't bother to disable the mirror from doing it as well. Which, whatever, I don't really care enough to change that. I'm sure it's as simple as just tracing out where it calls that subroutine and then knopping it out, but this way, I think. No, I think that one leads to a trapdoor. I can't get through. Oh, no, it would have brought me here. Okay, whatever. Yay, full health. And, wow. I still blame the caffeine. So I'm curious, I'm gonna sit here for a minute because I think this, so I think I actually did fix, well, it was probably, I think it was Euclid that fixed it, the issue where Mothula would stop firing after a while, which made it easier, but it was still obviously a bug. Yeah, I don't remember if it affected this one or if it was just the one in Farrer's Isle. It's only playing the sound every other time. So I think the sound might have to do with the, I think it's just running into the same channel as the Cannaberna. But anyway, so I don't remember if the bug affected this Mothula or if it was just the other one, but I believe it's fixed. Euclid sent me the code that they used to fix it in Conker's Hyrule Tale. So I just used that. And basically what it came down to was it was the fact that in the original there were, if you remember in the original game, you fall into a room and you're fighting Mothula and there are spikes flying around and they come off the walls and start flying at you. And what's happening is that the spikes that come at you are actually sprites, where the sprites that are just, or the spikes that are just sitting along the wall are just background objects. And every time one of those flies at you, it takes up a slot it takes up a sprite slot. And then once it's gone, then it frees up that sprite slot and lets something else, or lets another one come in. Well, those fireballs that Mothula is shooting are also sprites. But what ends up happening is because there's no spikes in this game, there we go, blue mail, because there's no spikes coming out in this game, the spikes never call, it never calls the remove this spike because you're done with the spike routine, and so it just ends up filling up all of the sprite slots. And then once all the sprite slots are full, then you can't, once all the sprite slots are full, then there's none left for the fireballs, and then Mothula just stops. So basically all that they're doing in this game, or all that they did to fix that, is basically, you just remove the routine that triggers those spikes, because there are no spikes to trigger. Alright, this isn't where I wanted to go. I want to go over here. So by not triggering the spikes, you never fill up the sprite slots, you don't run into the bug with the fireballs. So, sorry, made the game harder on that one. It should still be possible to... I think the red pegs are supposed to be... Yeah, I think we're supposed to actually leave that. I don't remember. This... I might have that one wrong, so we'll try this. Oh, what am I doing? Just work. So yeah, I know my goals for this were to make the game, well, the goals were never to just make the game easier. I wanted to make the game more fun. Okay, so yeah, I do... Oh, nope, I want the red pegs up. That's what I need. So that's actually kind of a tricky puzzle there, that warp that was surrounded by red pegs. Well, I'll just show it to you when I get to it, but that's a tough puzzle that takes a while to figure out. Thankfully, it's not one of the puzzles that requires you to take damage, because those are kind of cheap. So anyway, yeah, with Mothula, my goal wasn't just to make the game easier, it was to make the game more playable, and also to fix some of the known bugs. So this time I'm not going to warp because I think warping resets the pegs. Hello, lag. So yeah, I wanted to make the game more playable, I wanted to fix bugs, and that was kind of a well-known bug. One thing I might do, I need to look into it, I might reduce the Armos Knight's health, because 36 hits from the sword is insane. And even with the boomerang, it's still 12. So I might cut that, maybe in half, or we'll see. I gotta do some reading up on how the different damage classes work. Oh man, how do I get down there? I don't remember how to get down there. I think it's through the warps here. Yeah, this dungeon would have gone a lot faster if I had done my homework first. A lot less backtracking. If I knew what I was doing. But just do it. No, it's not. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to go this way. But the items are back, so I can get the hearts. That's good at least. Forget him. Nope, can't go up there. Okay, well, that at least answers that. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna fall in that hole. I think that's it. Yes, here we go. This looks right. So I think this should bring me over to that. Oops. So this should bring me over to the big key door, which I wasn't able to go through before. There we go. Okay, so here's how this puzzle works. Well, Actually, okay. You don't even have to do the puzzle. You can just do that. And because of the way the off-centeredness works, you can still get through it. And then, yeah, we need the blue one down. Here we go. I think this is just a dead end with rupees. Yeah, just can't go up there. Still don't need rupees, but I don't care. I think that door on the left, I think that's the one-way door. We saw earlier, that's a one-way trapdoor down to the rupee room. So yeah, you don't want to go through that, alright. You don't want to go through that left-hand door. Okay. So he's vulnerable when he comes up like that, which makes it really easy when we've got Cane of Burna. And there we go. I think I still forgot to make that track louder. Oh well. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that. I should probably go get some food. I will probably do the last segment tonight because I need to get it done. And there's only one dungeon left. So we will, yeah, we'll get that done tonight.